Hello there. Today we're at Klondike Park and we're on the Hogsback Trail. It's my favorite trail in the park, mainly because of the bluff view you get at the end of the trail, assuming you start at the downhill side. Unfortunately, especially today, we have a highway at the base of the hill that we've been climbing and a subdivision across the highway from there, and it's been very noisy. It's a cool spring morning, lots of birds, just unable to really enjoy it because of all the other noise. Well, let's carry on, get up to that bluff. On my last hike, I was swarmed by every type of flying, biting insect known to this area. It was nasty. I was hoping today's hike would be different. It isn't, but I've walked through dozens of spider webs, so it helps divert my attention away from the bugs. Well, the trail used to go up there to the bluff. Looks like we're going downhill. I'm not sure what to expect from here. Oh, I remember this now. We'll still get to the bluff, just a different way. Alright, so behind me is the upper bluff. The trail used to go up to that. It's the same view as what we're about to get on this lower section of the bluff, just a little more expansive. So let's go take a look. Here's the view of the Missouri River Valley. So I just drove over to the Quarry Lake. Thought we'd take a look at that, walk around the lake. It's quite beautiful. And then we'll head over to the shower house for the remainder of the trails. All the trails in this park were built and are maintained by the Gateway Off-Road Cyclists. So thanks. I really appreciate these trails. This is a very fine silica sand. It was used for glass manufacturing. Okay, so now we're in the parking lot for the shower house, which is just behind me. We're next to one of the campgrounds here in the Katy Trail. This is one of only 2 campgrounds that you can access from the Katy Trail. Behind the shower house are a series of mountain bike trails that are also fun to hike. They have obstacles for the mountain bikers. This is kind of a neat place. We're a little bit later in the day. The park started to get crowded, but I can pretty much guarantee I'll be the only one back here. Let's get going. Yeah, another one. Well, this is really confusing. I just came from behind the camera. Here's a post saying the trail is that way, but I have a trail here, I have a trail here, and I have a trail here. And nothing shows up on Google Maps, so, well, here we go. Lost in the woods again. Well, this helps. I know there are a series of trails here that all interconnect, and we were on the power line trail, which this side of the post says is to that direction, and this is markers for the Donjo Trail, which is directly ahead. So I feel like we're not too lost at this moment. Alright, so the irony here is that I do have a map of these trails, which I left at home. Who needs a map, right? So in between these 2 trails is this bush, which I've accidentally, as trying to move it out of the way, broken most of the limbs. On the trunk of that tree are 2 markers covered in Virginia creeper. To the right is the Donjo Trail. To the left is the something Joe Trail. I think we'll go left. It's kind of neat looking. Okay, so this is the beginning of the something Joe Trail. I can't read it through all the brush, which just kind of continues in a downhill direction through these rocks. But just uphill from me is the Donjo Trail, and that looks like more fun actually, so the Donjo Trail it is. Alright, Donjo Trail, strip mine loop. I'll bet I'm back here in a few minutes. Well, this is kind of nice. We started here, shower house. Oh, that's the maintenance building. Power line trail. And went through that skills level onto the Donjo Trail. So this is the strip mine loop. We see Donjo Trail, so we should be right. Well, it's not really accurate on the map, and that something Joe Trail is not even on here, but at least we have a star for where we are right now. I think I might be able to find my way home. That's comforting. Good place for a map. So you know what always helps when you're looking at maps is to read the key. It's the Mojo Trail, which is out here. Okay. The Donkey Kong extension, the Tombstone Trail, Ed's Basement, Airy Flow, and the Strip Mine. All up in here. Well, let's go see what that's all about. Well, we made it to the Donkey Kong loop. Really looks more like a road than a single track. Let's check it out. I really have no idea where I am. I guess I should have taken a picture of that map with my phone. But I think we were on the trailhead via the maintenance road. And we're going to branch off to the Tombstone Trail. Fortunately, these trails are all quite short. I'll eventually find my way back out of this maze. It's kind of fun. Almost right away, we're at another intersection. Left and up for the Tombstone Trail, and then down is Ed's Basement. Whoa, that'd be tricky on a bike. All the way down, 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 and around. Ed's Basement it is. I'm having so much fun hiking this, but I think it'd be even more fun on a bike. I've got to get one. All right, back at another intersection. That way is marked Donkey Kong. This way isn't marked. Guess which way I'm going. Good, another map. We're here. This way is the Mojo Trail. This is the Tombstone Trail. Funny, it's not marked that way on the map, but it's marked right behind us on the post. Let's go see what we've got out here. Tombstone. It does kind of look like fun though. Maybe on the way back. Mojo. Let's go. We're pretty far up there. It's difficult to see through the trees, but I'm definitely looking towards Augusta right now. All right, here's a better shot of the river bottoms to the left, and let me move the camera. And on the hillside, you'll see some of the buildings for Augusta. And there, in the distance across the valley, is the town of Augusta. It's pretty close. A couple miles tops, maybe not even that. And there's the stacks for the Labadee Power Plant. You can see those from the town of Washington all the way up through to Weldon Spring Conservation Area. You see those for miles. Well, this unmarked trail that I'm on now is not on the map, so I'm going to assume it's a new trail, and it seems to be bringing me back towards the trailhead. I'm not ready to get there yet, so what I'm hoping is we'll connect with that Tombstone Trail, take it back to the Donkey Kong extension, and get up into the northern area of these trails, get a look at that. Then I, according to the map, would think that we have it pretty well covered after that. No way! Oh man! I recognize this trail junction. Oh wow, I missed too much to go back now. Here we go. Alright, so this time I'm going to go the opposite direction at all the junctions than I went the last time. We'll see what we find. This is actually a blast. Oh yeah, that really steep hill. I remember that. The strip mine loop. That way. So, I'm never satisfied until I've thoroughly explored an area. This is so much fun. Okay, so I just had a text from my wife. She said lunch was ready. That's very sweet, by the way. So I looked, and it's 1:45. I had no idea. I've been out here since 7 when the park opened, but I had to text her back that I'm a few miles from the car and just a little bit lost. So, missing out on something good, I'm sure. I'm kind of up on a ridge line right now. I've gone through 3 trail intersections with no markings, so I truly am lost at this point. Just a bit ago, I was able to look down to my left and saw one trail, down to my right and saw another trail. No idea what those are, but at least I'm on a trail. That's something. Well, I don't know where I am, but I know how to get to the trailhead, and lunch is calling my name. Let's see if I can make it back to the car. The Donkey Kong loop. Deja vu. We're going this way. Alright, made it back to the car. I've got to say, I'm coming back here again, but next time with a map, maybe a mountain bike. So that's it for today. Time to go home for a very late lunch. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.